Hello and welcome back to the House of Da Vinci 2. We're here working on this box that, what's his name? Cesare Borgia got from a Turkish sailor. It is in this log, by the way. It tells us basically everything that we can do or have done, in everything we have done in this in this story, which is kind of an interesting thing. We're at Corte Vecchia, Milan. So we can kind of look back and see the steps we took or the things we did, kind of a little bit of a diary of our events. So we left off by solving this puzzle, which is which was the constellation Sagittarius. That opened up a box where we had this part here that is something that goes somewhere, brass handle, and it's pointing at a little island there, kind of like, I don't know what shape of that. What shape is that? Kind of looks like England a little bit, but tilted, or the UK rather, off the coast of a large island, maybe. So let's go over there and the other one here and see if we can figure out where this goes. But we also have this to go in there, I'm guessing, which might do something. Oh, it does do something. Oh, that allows me to move this around. Okay, so that's that right there. Is there anything else we can do with that? No, we can point it at that island, and there we go. Oh, take the thing. There we go. Wooden brush. And that does this, which I have no idea what that just did. Swing back over there and zoom in on that. And is that a lever? Releases that one. Okay. And then we can come back over here now and go into there and push this down, which gives us a hand. You want the brush? I bet you do. You do. Okay. Okay. Oh, the other two corners open up now. Okay. And then, let's see, this one here has, looks like a keyhole and a weight and a thing down there and a blade of some kind. It could be a sword or something maybe. And something down there as well. And over here we have the rest of the sword. Oh, we can flip it to green and we can take out flute. Part of a flute. Slide this thing down, and that gives us a key. Small key. Okay. Anything else here? Like it. Okay. Back to the other corner then. I'm going to guess the small key goes in where the keyhole is, right there. Good guess, Wally. Thank you. Turn that. Drops the weight. Drops the sword. Cuts this thing open. And that gives us a teardrop-shaped gem. Anything else we can do here? Yes, we can. We can push the button and get the other half of the flute. And that one's got the plus sign. Main part of a flute. So now we should be able to do this, I'm guessing, and snap it together to make the whole flute. Whole flute and nothing but the flute. Okay, so a flute and a gem. Oh, we're done in those two corners. Do you get the flute? Too? No. About the gem. No. So the gem has a connector like that on it. And the flute, who knows? Let's see. Could this be a down here thing now? Not quite. Up and over here thing. Still no, not quite. And we might be done, yeah, we're done up top, too. So it's really just focusing on this middle section here. And we definitely can't get into those corners anymore. Get that. Oh, right there. It's extra missized, so I didn't notice the gem goes in his head. Alright, now that opened up a thing in the back here. Swing around there and take care of that now. Yeah, what's the back? Okay. That opens up this, which is a button, and that needs the flute. And we gotta push this down. And there's, like, valve controls there. Okay, almost. Oh, we gotta push these things in. Okay. Through feet. Is it like an elephant? Okay, now we have this piece here, which needs something else to work. So that one we can't deal with yet. Over here. That's going to need something else to work. Okay. Yep, it's definitely an elephant. Okay, well, we're missing something else now. Is there more over here? No, it went away. We can't even click on it anymore. Can't click up there anymore. It's forcing me down here. That block of wood is probably something we need. Wait, is there a thing there? Zooms me in down there. There's something here somewhere that I'm missing. Anything on... the tail? No. Like, I can only zoom in on those two couple of areas there. The, this piece here... Wait a minute. No. Those... Definitely something missing here. What? I can zoom in on this, but I don't see anything that I can do here either. Yes, thank you, hint. Just to back up, can we go up here at all? No. And as soon as I click even that high, it focuses me down here. Oh, wait a minute. You've got a thing down here on your foot. This and that, and then I can take that piece. And that's the piece I was looking for. A rail, yes. Okay, and is there anything else on any of the other feet? Nope. Back to the rail we go. Or adding the rail we go. There we go. And then slide that now. And that opens up the elephant's guts. Excellent. And then, holy crap, what is this doing? Okay, and we have a lever here that turns... Oh, am I supposed to be making this all match somehow? Probably. Yellow and yellow. Far can it go before it stops? Bottom one yellow too? It is. Okay. Okay. How about that one? And then we go up a bit. I still need to go up a bit more. That one maybe? Yeah. Do that. And then somewhere here in the middle we need to do yellow again. This is kind of a guess, but also, you know, call it an educated guess. How about that one? A little misaligned, but I don't know that I can fix the alignment. Oh, maybe I can there. That might be it. Nope. There we go. Need to drop all the way down there. A bit more. No. Maybe there. Okay. And then these two right here. And that one. Got it. Okay. Okay. Let's see, we have this here, which goes up, and then I can turn that. Gives me a button. And that one also gives me a button. These wheels also... Oh, these wheels spin to let the tusks spin out. Okay. Okay, and the other one. Got it. And then that should give me access to whatever this is. There. Piece I can have, apparently. Oh, that was just a lock? Okay. And then the trunk rolls out. And we can lift that up to roll out this little disc. A wheel, yes, which probably goes into the other side. But let's take another quick look around here just to make sure there's not anything else we can click on or do here. Guessing we're pretty much done here, but never know. Looks like we're done. It focused me down here. I can't get back up there, so we'll call that done. And those became the ears too, by the way, if you didn't notice that. This disc goes into that slot, I bet, because it's that shape right there, like a flying saucer. We'll shove that in there. Spin it. Yeah, there it goes. And that thing comes out. Comes out again. And this goes up and up. And that says something, but I don't know what it says, because it wouldn't let me see it. Maybe we'll see it later. There we go. Is it activated now? Fully activated. Okay. Moved out a ball. Dragon took the ball. Ball does what? Makes you spin a little bit. And then what? Leonardo comes back out.
Fine work, Giacomo. As I predicted, nothing dangerous. It looks like some kind of clockwork mechanism on which the Turkish seafarer, devil knows why, depicted his voyage's discoveries. His fellow countrymen must have admired the ingenuity, skill, and care needed to construct such a mechanism. It is definitely a precious gift. I am sure our client will be more than happy.
Probably not.
Oh, I'm tired after such a long day. I will head to my chamber to lie down. You, Giacomo, clean up the workshop. When you're finished, go and rest as well.
You click too early, it doesn't actually take. Now is my time to find out what Leonardo's doing in his secret study. Okay, can I read this? Esteemed Duke of Valencia, Cesare Borgia. Tales of your wit and sharp mind reach far beyond the borders of your country. The proof of their verity is the fact that you were able to solve the puzzles hidden in this clock. Oh, it's a clock. I, Haji Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri, discovered it during my travels, and now I bestow it as a gift upon you. Which isn't exactly what Leonardo said, but okay. It was devised and constructed by the great thinker Ismail al-Jazari more than 200 years ago to show the benefit of cultural diversity. I believe that this ingenious machine will be a celebration of wisdom and knowledge brought by this enlightened era of reason. The machine was contrived through rigorous research of discoveries by the greatest sages, mainly from Alexandrian and Muslim lands, and its visage symbolizes Egypt, Arabia, India, Persia, and the distant Asia. Please accept this map of the world as well, a rare gift I made myself and implanted in the clock. As-salam alaikum, Haji Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're supposed to go upstairs now. Break into the upper workshop. Looking around here, make sure there's nothing we can do. Lots of crap laying around, so you never know. Up we go. Is there a portal here? Oh, there is a portal here. Ooh, okay. Before we do that, though, let's do this. It's locked. Of course it's locked, because it would be locked. And door does nothing. Okay, so let's go portal. Time travel to 1498. Wait, were we in 1498? Door's unlocked this time. Oh, we just went back like 5 minutes when he was in there. But time is frozen. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, maybe not 5 minutes, but a couple hours or something. What's he working on? This is the secret device the master tries so hard to keep hidden. I should make a sketch. Made a sketch. Chronos spy. Get a sketch of the mysterious invention in Leonardo's secret something. Achievement earned. Okay. Leonardo probably knows best why he is keeping progress of the work on this device to himself and away from the Duke. Alas, thoughts of Borgio making a visit are not so easy to dismiss. Either way, I will sketch the progress with all the details. Okay. Now it's time for me to return to my room. I am not in control. Portal. Down we go. Didn't close the door before we went through the portal. Alright. Stash the Oculus. Okay. Lock the cabinet. Nope. Didn't lock the cabinet.
Surprised to see me? I realize that it has been quite a few days since our last meeting, and perhaps you even thought to be forgotten. Isn't that right? But I do not forget, Giacomo. I came to remind you of the debt you still owe. It is time to make a payment. I know you still remember the circumstances of your release, and what you agreed to do for me. The notebook. You are in luck. It seems that I did not come in vain. But beware. Your work for Master Leonardo is not finished yet. Do not forget why you are here and keep your silence. Leonardo cannot know anything about any of this.
Oculus is gone. Giacomo, there was a time when I wrote to you that events you cannot understand are in store for you, and this is one of them. I took the Oculus Perpetua back, as I need it more than you do. Trust me that this is the best way to protect my endeavor. And even if you do not realize this fully yet, we are in this pursuit together. You need feel no remorse for what happened today. Know that everything is happening exactly as it should. Giacomo, a time when we will meet is coming. Then you will finally understand that you are part of something great and important. Maintain your effort. You are doing excellent work. Friend. And then I just got another achievement that I didn't see what it said. I think it said Sailor's Gift, actually, so it's the finishing of the chapter. Okay, and from Milan down to Firenze. That's Florence, for those of you who don't speak Italian. Badia Fiorentina, Florence, 1508. We've advanced a decade now. Hey, this looks familiar. Wait, was this the time that we were in? This? I don't remember if there was a time given, a date, year given in that. Maybe there was. So the first 3 chapters were a prequel then. Interesting. We were Giacomo then. Later go down. Wakey wakey. What happened? I just remember falling down endlessly. So Borgia and I just fell into a different time. And what is he going to do with the glove? Okay, we have stuff over here. Set up a handle. And we have a box here. And it needs some kind of a key. Guessing that's a keyhole. It looks kind of weird, but I think it's a keyhole. Can we see the other sides of it here? Yeah. You've got a handle, but probably just a handle? Or, although, I don't know. It wouldn't let me... It shouldn't let me move it if it's not... If it's just a handle. Hard to say. Okay. And what else we got? Over here? We got a figure of Leonardo. Okay. Over here. Got a thing. So Leonardo's got a connector on the bottom. Shaped like that. Kind of a weird plus shape. And then this handle has a square... hollow square connector. So it's not really that. But that is the handle. Do that again. Alright. Oh, and that falls off. Well, that's easy. Well, let's see. This, though... Keep going? Oh, we keep going. Okay. Maybe? Maybe not. Might just be, gotta put something in there. Probably not Leonardo. No. That item does not fit. That looks suspicious, by the way. Can I zoom in there anymore? No. Here's not. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Can't zoom in over there anymore. Box still. Is that not the same shape, is it? Wait a minute. There's... Not the same shape. No. There's little flaps over here on the sides, though. Weird to get that to come up. It's gotta be... There's gotta be a reason that moves. Otherwise, it wouldn't move. What am I missing? Is there anything else with Leonardo here? No. And I don't think this is doing anything different the more I crank it. In either direction. Definitely won't go in there. Anyway. Don't see anything else I can click on besides this. Oh, wait a minute. This one has scratches. Over there. And spin it. There we go. I thought those were openings. What do we got now? A wheel, of course. It is a wooden disc. Here, it's got spinny things on it. Oh, well, okay. Not what I intended to do, but okay. Wooden cogwheel. I didn't know that it was going to do all of that from just a light touch, but okay, it did. And this probably goes back over here now. When I say probably, I mean it does. Alright, now we can crank the crank. Yeah, open the flaps there. Okay. And then that gives me this, which... Figure out what's actually happening here. No. I think I see what's happening. Sort of. Like lifting the things. Oh, I see what it's doing. That's lifting that one, but then that pushes it down. That's going to push it down again. Then this one could lift that. No, not that way. This one could lift that up. I didn't notice what was happening with those little nubs at first. Now I notice, and that is more than half the battle. Okay, now we go this way. We get that one up there too. And then this one this way, I think. More? Ah. do that. And now we gotta do this again. Then this one. No, this one. And then these ones here. One more. And then we gotta use these to keep pushing them up, I guess. So this one. And then that one. And then this one. Oh, maybe. This one and then that one. That's all the way up there, I guess, now. This one? One's all the way up. I see what it's doing, but I don't see what I need to do it, or entirely. Okay, this one? Not up all the way yet. Need to bump this one up, which is gonna mess with that. And then that's gonna mess with that, but maybe we can mess with that one a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then we get this thing, which is the key for the box, I bet. The folding key. We need to unfold the folding key. Also, is there anything else to do here? No. I can zoom in. Oh, I can just spin the box. Okay. Does this key unfold? It does. As to how... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to see. Okay, let's go back over to the box. Over to the box. There we go. So it's a shape like that. Which means, can I... No, you're not going to let me rotate it? Maybe I need to do it like this then. That, and this, and nearly there. That? No, not quite. This needs to be down there, which means this one needs up there. That? No, still don't like that. Is there... Okay. I mean, that looks right to me. Maybe it's rotationally incorrect. Also some color on that. Doesn't seem to be relating to anything. What if I rotated this one down there and that one down there? This one up there and this up there. That one down there and then this one up here? Now it still doesn't like that. Is this because it's being finicky, or is it... Am I not lining that up properly? That looks right to me. Unless it's off by 90 degrees instead of 180 degrees. Like if I need to rotate them all 90 degrees this way. No. And then kind of what? Degrees that way? Do I need to actually lock it in? Or is it fine to just be done? Because it's going to click in for me here, or... Just trying to see if it would do any other movement there. Or do I just need to have it positioned correctly and then stick it in there? Stick it in there. Got it. Okay. But it didn't like change. Like a lot of things change. Like they come back as a separate item when you're done, but that one didn't. You're done fiddling with it. Okay, you have that, you have that. There's a spider there. That way. This way. And I can pull the handle off. Metal handle foul. Okay. And then this one's going to need something. You go in there? No. The handle do. Okay. What else you got? Definitely going to have something to do with this. We got the key back too, by the way, which is weird. We don't usually get keys back. We can still zoom in on this, but that happens sometimes. Okay, what else you got? Handle? Handle. Okay. Handle down. Drops those thingies in there. And we get the next puzzle. Alright. Oh, there's the thingy. Giacomo, before you came to Milan, I was visited by Cesare Borgia, accompanied by mysterious men. They brought ancient but incomplete plans for an extraordinary machine and wanted me to build it for them. My curiosity outweighed caution, and I accepted the commitment, including the promise of complete confidentiality. Captivated by the prospect, I started working right away, and the Duke came to check on me only from time to time. Soon I found the key to the immeasurable power of the miraculous device and understood that no man can be allowed to hold that kind of power. In time, Borgia became ever more nervous, and his visits closer and closer together. He seemed forced by someone or something, fearful even, and I no longer felt safe in Milan. Page 2. No, we found a new shelter in Florence. Alas, I could not just forget the machine. In Milan, I made only a small model, and now I wanted to see its full potential. I am full of remorse, but at the time, nothing could stop me from building a time machine in the Tower of Badia Fiorentina. I had no idea what danger that put us into. It was then that Borgia appeared again in Florence, and he seemed desperate. Gone was his majesty and noble bearing, but he was no less dangerous for it. His obstinate obsession with the time machine escalated, and I was slowly getting backed into a corner. To make matters worse, that was not all. The device caught the interest of a secret and mysterious society. Giacomo, you are part of the story, which part you will puzzle together on the first floor. I gave you back the Oculus Perpetua, improved with a new function. You will surely find out what that is on your own. Out we go. Give me this back. And, we have anything else to do here? No-ish. But also, I'm guessing there's a time travel portal here. Yep, there we are. And we're back in the workshop where the time machine was built. Before the time machine was built? It seems I went back to the past just after I jumped into the time machine. Oh, just after. Okay. So here's the little piles of goo there. There's a shelf over here with, a lead pipe and a candlestick on it. No, but this turns, and we got to line the arrows up. I'm guessing. Got it. That gives me a thing I can pull out, which is a metal loop. Okay. And then you've got these things. Do not move, but they look like they should. They definitely should. Well, they do move. They just don't move far. That'll do a thing. Sure, just drop that stuff on the floor. No problem. Now can we move these? Guessing that doesn't do a thing either, but that might go to this. And then they slide down, and then we can slot them out there. Okay? And then what? Oh, I didn't move that one far enough. Okay, and that opens up this whole thing, which gives us access to this room behind the wall. Okay, is there anything else I can do in here before we leave? I'm guessing the answer to that question is going to be a resounding nah, also. But you never know. Nah, out there. This is one of the mechanisms I should look at through Leonardo's improved Oculus Perpetua. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to give me access to mechanics behind the scenes here. So this gear could go over there. That gear won't go over, but maybe it goes in that or something. That one won't go over there, but that could go over here. And then this one could come down and lock in somehow elsewise. You're the spinny one. Okay. You go over there. You have to go over there. You must go there. Is that it? There it is. Oh, we're at 1507. Okay. Hey, look. They're doing a thing. Okay. Apparently the assassin is moving through time too, but also did something to me to put me into a different room, different area, or different level, maybe just a different floor of the tower. The mysterious figures got to the gate in the end, but how is it possible that one of them noticed me in the past? I still have this figure, by the way, and the key. Figure might go there. That's almost like that shape. Almost. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can read this at that size. In Florence, I found myself between a rock and a hard place. Should I give the machine to Borgia or the secret society? I chose neither, but I needed a plan. There was only one way to get out of the mess. To go through the time machine into the past and prevent it from ever being built. The drawback of the device was its instability, as it could only be used twice in succession. That was a good thing. I could go through the gate and leave it inoperable for whoever would lay his hands on it. And that is how I first overcame the barrier of time and returned 11 years into the past, to the year 1495. Which almost looks like 1995. Right? Okay. Is there something else I could do with that? Doesn't seem so. Let's see. This over here, though, has things to do. Push the button and turn the crank. Let's see. Symbols matching this way? No. That symbol matches over there. Okay. Somehow I have to put the symbols in different places. Because these two are backwards here. This one lines up over there. That one lines up back there. Goes here. I see this little wheel here is like moving. Gotta be a way to rearrange these symbols somehow, but I'm not seeing anything else that's movable. One's hollow, sort of. Oh, that's how you swap them. Okay. So I swapped those two, which gets these two in the right spots, but not those two. So come back here, swap again. Do that. And then spinny, spinny, right there, we winnie. And another statue comes out. This one holding a ball. Over there. Goes over there. Oh! The Oculus Perpetua was conceived as a side product of my research into the ancient, incomplete yet incredibly advanced plans. How was Borgia able to get his hands on it? What was the role of the secret society? If I knew the answers to these questions, I could prevent the time machine from ever existing. After I arrived in the year 1495, I needed to hide my presence even from myself. Yeah, Doc Brown had the same problem. But I had a plan. After your escape from the prison, I gave you the Oculus Perpetua, which you used to acquire the sketch of the finished time machine. Borgia took it, and I could find out how he would react. Okay. So that would be this building then, I'm guessing? No. Oh wait, yes, here? What the heck is this? Okay, the gold ones are fixed. Oh, we gotta get everything into this area here. So we need a J on, or an I on the top. Maybe that's this one. But maybe not, because the dot might mean it's the outside edge. So we might need this one to be on the outside edge. I bet you the dot means the outside edge. So we need a J or an I on the top where the dot is on the left edge. I'm guessing. Right there. Okay. And that gives me an H on the top with a dot on the, let's move some of these out of the way. The dot on the bottom and the left. Right here. And a G there, that's good. Okay, K and C. K and C. Here it is. There's not any other ones though, because they could be there to mess with me. And I gotta do this left to right, and we'll see what happens. Oh. J on the left, B on the bottom, and a dot on the top. Dot on the top again, E on the left, G on the bottom, that's this one. Again, hoping that there aren't any duplicates that match some of these. This one here has got to be it, because it's all four, or all four matching, I guess. On the bottom here, we have E and J with a dot on the bottom. Oh, here it is. Okay, in you go. And then we have I, D with a dot on the bottom. Oopsie. We have J, I with a dot on the bottom. And then I think what I'll do is actually go to the right now and work our way back. So, dot, A on the bottom. This one? And there should only be 4 of them with double dots like that, because there's only 4 corners and one of them is fixed. Dot on the top, FH here, and the dot on the top, FA here. And let's do this bottom here. IF, dot on the bottom. EL, dot on the bottom. Fewer tiles to go here, so we should be getting it a little easier on us. Oopsie. This one's obviously got to go here in the middle, and then so does this one. But I don't want to put it there yet, because I want to make sure that I have the dot tops on the top and the dot bottoms on the bottom. I guess I didn't get that far with it, though. And then we do the middle, and then we wedge these guys in here somehow. Like that, like this, then like this, and then like this. Click, and it goes. Hey! The Last Supper. You saw him painting that. Okay, and you need to rotate. Yep. And then you pop this open, and pop that open. And that gives me a brass collapsible frame. Okay. That's all we get out of that one. Proceed to another door. And the middle door, too. Well, that's the tower we're in, I think. And we look at 1506. You were wondering why I haven't told you sooner, my friend. I knew that you came to me from Castello Estensi, and I was worried that you were sent either by Borgia or the Secret Society. In the beginning, I did not trust you. Do not forget that at the time, I did not know what I know now. As time went by, I found you an excellent assistant and a friend. Later, in Florence, I wanted to tell you everything, but there was an unexpected turn of events. A half-mad Borgia appeared in Florence as well as people from the Weird Society, and I needed to put my plan into motion sooner than I expected. Okay. Now, what about this thing? Does it move? It does move. Okay. That, and then we go out like this, please. Keep going. Keep going. Skippy. Mower. There we are. A wheel with small frames. Okay. So that might go in this. It does have this thing here that looks like a hub. Hey, look at this. Okay. It goes in. And then we can probably, I don't know, spin it or something? No. We got a lens here, a dirty lens. All right. And we got a star-shaped tool. I hope I didn't break that. And we're going to have to clean this lens somehow? I don't know. Okay. What else you got? It's like a handle of some kind. Just wants to take me back to there. Maybe the tower's got something to do with it? Okay, there's the handle we needed. What else you got? Not really what I wanted. Can I do anything else with any of these yet, or maybe not? Okay, let's go put the handle on here. Ah, there we go. All right, and then this is what? Ah, fire. All right, it's one of those heat-propelled spinny things. That opens up. It gives me a towel to wipe the lens off on. Can I just clean this somehow? Also, what do you need? What do you do? You have a shape. Wait, that's the handle. We have this thing in some way? Thing there and a thing there. 2031. Oh, there's numbers on all the pillars, except suspiciously that one. I'm gonna put all. Yep, all the pillars. Okay. You're pointing me this way. 0507. One of those silly number puzzles, like 05 goes to 10, 7 goes to 15, 5, 10, 20, 30? Maybe. But also, 0507, you double it and add 1. Yeah. 1015, you double it and add 1. That's 2031. Double it and add 1, that's 4063. And then, just to check, you double it and add 1, you go to 80, 60 is 120. 3 and 3 is 6, and 1 is, yep, 4063. What do I do with that number? And then there's something up there. 3. Four, 0, 6, 3. How do I do something with that number? This, by the way. Oh, this is, I use this key here. Just gotta make it shaped like that now. Okay. So you've got to flip around. There, but here? No, not quite. That again. Like a T. Like that. Go with you, I guess. That. No, nope. This goes here. Yes-ish. No wonder we got the key back. It's a multifunctional key. Okay, open that up. And then, what do we got here? This looks like the shape of the thing, the dark spot that we need to enter the number into. Do you have anything else for me to do here right now? No-ish? Okay, let's go over to that cabinet. Make a new symbol here out of our key. That wasn't it. Straight up and down, the short edges go there, 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 and there. Okay, 4 short edges? I clicked the wrong thing. Not quite. You need to be the one up. No? You need to be the one up there. That looks right, I think. In you go. Turn the crank. What do you have to say for yourself? Thing. Caliburns tentacles, and we get broken chain. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We use the towel yet? Nope, it's probably not a towel. Probably something else. Anything else I could do in here? No, it's completely gone now. Okay, I guess we could go downstairs. I'm guessing we're going to have to come back for that, but I don't know what it is yet. Oh, we're back here. The box. The keyhole. And the, what the heck, how do we clean the lens? And or this thing. I can't come over here. That takes me back up. That's where I got those things from. So they're not going to go back in there, at least not without some other change happening. The candle's going to burn out before we get back to this, but I also think we should probably wrap this up here and pick this up next time, see what I'm missing about those numbers. We saw the 3 up here on the thing, but I'm not sure what the other numbers mean, unless, of course, there's more numbers elsewhere in this room, even downstairs. But I think we can take a look at that next time as well. So we'll leave this here for now, and in the next one, we will continue this puzzle and more. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.